Good morning, students. PG Senior Secondary School. Welcome you in economics classes. Today I am going to start Indian Economics Chapter 2nd. That is Indian Economy 1950 to 1990. In this chapter, you have to study about the Indian economy from 1950 to 1990. On 15 August 1947, India woke to a new dawn of freedom. Okay, I means on 15 August 1947 we got our independence, and after then the job of nation building was in our hand. It was the first task before the leaders of India that which type of economic system should be practiced in India. Okay, for that they begin to discuss, for that they begin to consider. Actually, when India became independent from the British rule, before India there was problem. First, there were many richer section, poorer section. Okay, for social welfare, to maintain social welfare, this was challenges, and one more challenges. Indian economy was backward economy. To grow the Indian economy, for the growth of Indian economy, okay, they had to work. For that they began to think, consider. At the last they selected mixed economy. Mixed economy, it was suitable for India. It was for both social welfare as well as the capital formation. That's why India selected mixed economy system. Before reading this, firstly let's read types of economic system. There are three types of economic system: capitalist economy, socialist economy, and mixed economy. Firstly, read about the capitalist economy. Earlier in class 11th, you all read that there are three central problem of economy: how to produce, what to produce, and for whom to produce. What to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. These three are the major problems before each and every economy, either America or India. All have to face these challenges, these problems. Okay? Under the capitalist economy, all these problems are solved by individual. Individual solve the problem of what to produce. Individual decide the what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. All these are decided by individual. And under the capitalist economy, market force function. Prices of commodity decided by market force. What are the market force? There are two market force. They are demand and supply. Means prices of commodity decided by the demand and supply, market force. Okay, and capitalist economy totally function for the profit maximization. For profit motive, capitalist economy function. There is capitalist economy in many countries. Some of them are Canada, Australia. Now, let's read about the socialist economy. Socialist economy. Under the socialist economy, all these problems, central problem: what to produce, how to produce, for whom to produce, all these problems are solved by the government. Government decides what to produce, government decide how to produce, and for whom to produce. Under the socialist economy, there is no right of the private property. Under the socialist economy, each and everything owned, controlled, managed by the government under the socialist economy. And socialist economy function for the welfare motive. This function totally for the welfare motive. Okay, like means free of cost health services are given, free of cost education services are given. So like that means totally welfare work are done in the socialist economy. And example of socialist economy given NCERT book: China, Cuba. China and Cuba are the examples of socialist economy. Let's read about the mixed economy. Mixed economy is the middle path. It is the middle path between the capitalist economy and socialist economy. Under the mixed economy, some production units are owned and controlled by individuals, and some are controlled, owned, managed by the government. Okay, and there is government intervention as well as the market force. You can say that with government intervention, market force function under the mixed economy, means demand and supply. On the basis of demand and supply, prices are decided, but there is the government intervention under the mixed economy. And mixed economy function for profit motive as well as the social welfare motive, both. Okay, why this function for profit motive? For the growth of economy. Why this function for the welfare motive? To maintain equity in the society. And in India there is mixed economy. Okay, after this, after selecting the economic system, next challenges before the India after independence was, okay, to manage the resources for production. To manage the resources for production. For that means there was need of plan. There was need of planning of the resources. Means how the resources efficiently used. Means how the efficiently resources exploited. For that, in 1950, Planning Commission was set up in 1950 for that. Okay, and Planning Commission introduced 5-year plan in 1951. Okay, 1951 Planning Commission set up the 5-year plan. First 5-year plan was introduced in 1951. Many time board question asked, okay, when was Planning Commission set up? Planning Commission was set up in 1950. Okay, when was the first 5-year plan introduced? It was introduced in 1951. Now its name is Niti Aayog. On 1st January 1915, it was formed as Niti Aayog. Now in next video.